Update 2. My sister borrowed my $320,000 apartment for a week while I was on business. When I returned, every room was empty. No furniture, no appliances, not even curtains. 2 hours later, she pulled up in a luxury coupe, smiling. "See, I told you I would earn this car." My mom, standing beside her, said, "You were going to renovate anyway." I replied, "Noted." That night, I disputed the car purchase and paused the transfer. 2 days later, my phone lit up with 33 calls. My sister was screaming when she found out the main news. "Do you know how hard I worked for that deal? You're supposed to be my brother, not my enemy." Worked. She'd worked by emptying my home like a swarm of locusts. And the worst part, Mom backed her again. The 33rd call came in just as I was pulling into my parking garage. My phone screen lit up with Ashley's name. The little thumbnail picture of her in oversized sunglasses and a smug smile, making my jaw clench so hard it hurt. I let it go to voicemail. Then I stepped out of the elevator into my stripped bare apartment, and something inside me snapped. You know that feeling when you've been swallowing anger for so long it turns into something cold and sharp? That was me standing in an empty living room where my sofa used to be. 5 minutes later, I was in my car headed to Mom's house. The moment I walked in, I could hear voices. Ashley's high-pitched whining and Mom's calm, enabling tone. They were in the kitchen, coffee cups in hand like this was a normal Tuesday morning and not the aftermath of a heist. Ashley looked up, eyes blazing. "Oh, finally. Are you going to explain why you're sabotaging me?" I laughed. It wasn't a nice laugh. "Sabotaging you? You emptied my apartment like a burglar, sold my things for cash, and you think you're the victim?" Her lips curled into that infuriating smirk. "It's called entrepreneurship, big brother. You wouldn't understand. You've always been scared to take risks." Mom chimed in like she was moderating a panel discussion. She saw an opportunity. "Sweetheart, you have the means to recover." Ashley was just trying to get ahead. Get ahead? My voice was getting louder. By selling my bed, my TV, my kitchen appliances, by taking the clothes out of my closet. Ashley crossed her arms. "You're making this bigger than it is. The car was my investment. You paused the payment. That's theft." That word, taking without permission, nearly made me choke. "You want to talk about theft? Let's talk about the $15,000 worth of my property you liquidated without permission. Or the fact that you signed my name without my permission on the storage unit release form so you could clear it out without me knowing." "Yeah, I know about that, too." For the first time, she blinked. Mom stepped in, her tone suddenly sharp. "You're being dramatic. This is family. Family shares." I turned to her, my voice, "I see. No, family doesn't strip your home bare and buy themselves a sports car with the profits. Family doesn't guilt trip you into cleaning up their messes over and over. That's not family. That's exploitation." Ashley scoffed. "You're acting like I didn't do you a favor. You said you wanted to redo your place anyway. Now you can start fresh." I stepped closer, lowering my voice, but making every word count. "Here's what's going to happen. You're going to return everything that hasn't been sold yet. You're going to give me the names of every person you sold my belongings to, and you're going to take that car back to the dealer before they come get it themselves." She rolled her eyes. "Or what?" I pulled out my phone, tapped the screen, and held it up so she could see the email drafts waiting to be sent. One to the police with a list of stolen items. Another to her bank with screenshots of her resale listings, and one to the dealership, including the disputed transfer details. "You have 24 hours before these go out," I said. Tick-tock.